Hello everyone, I'm DMX from DMX Photography, and today I'm going to show you how to do a memorial composite. First, you want to open your image and your shadows in Photoshop. And you can find shadows like this off of Etsy, Shutterstock, or Squidgeo. And I'm going to place the shadow here in my picture. As you can see, it is just way too big. So I'm going to have to resize this. I'm going to do Command T or Control T. Make it smaller, but make sure you're hitting the shift button the whole time or the option button, otherwise it's going to be distorted like you can see here. So we're just going to undo that by hitting Command or Control Z, then transforming it again. And I'm going to hold the option key this whole entire time so that doesn't happen again. Move this around and place this into my image. Now I'm going to size the shadow. I'm going to use the shadow father and kind of line it up here with a father in this image. Kind of gives me a good starting point. Just making it a little smaller. Also looking at the other shadows that I have in the picture. Alright, that looks great. And now I'm going to put a layer mask you can find over here on the right hand side. Make sure it's selected. And I'm going to get my brush tool. And since it is a white layer mask, I will be using a black brush. I'm going to put my opacity at 100%. Oops, or 99%. That works too. I'm just going to erase this shadow completely. Perfect. Now that I've erased the shadow, I'm going to invert my layer mask. Select the layer mask, right click and hit invert layer, or you can do a shortcut of Command or Control I. I'm going to move it again and adjust it. Transform, and I'm going to flip horizontal. Just adjust it a little more. That way I can make it look like they're hugging. And really sizing is just mostly eyeballing it. Kind of making sure it looks good, it looks about the appropriate size. Alright, that looks good to me. Just like my brush again, make the brush a little bit smaller and make sure I'm on the right layer. Over here has to be in the layer mask. Erase this away and that looks good. I am going to transform it again and tilt it just a little bit. There we go. I think that looks good. Now I'm going to mess with the opacity and lower it. Now be careful, if you lower it too much it disappears, and too high just makes it too dark. So really just adjust opacity to taste. Now what I'm going to want to do is soften these edges here. It's just a little too sharp. Make my brush a little smaller and just soften those edges there. Just a personal preference really. You can leave it that tack sharp look or soften a little bit more. I adjust to personal preference. I'm going to lower the opacity a little bit more just so it blends in more with the others. And there we have it. This image is now complete. I really hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, comment below and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time!